do not crack this end. Go this way, okay? Look at that. Can you tell I'm a pro at cracking coconuts? Yeah, I do this for a living. Hey friends, welcome to a new video. This is Mecca. This is Mecca's Garden, Kitchen and Journey, where I share about healing with foods and also cooking delicious meals in my kitchen. Now, rice dishes are cooked popularly in Africa, but this one is one I have modified from my West African background. It is no other than coconut rice, but creamy coconut rice. So now I'm going to share with you variations if you want to make this all vegan or plant-based, or you want to have meat in it, because not everyone is plant-based. The ingredients we are using will be, to make it delicious without any animal protein, will be mushrooms. Now these are shiitake mushrooms. They are dried, they are crunchy when dehydrated, as you can see. What I do with them, I soak them in hot water after rinsing them. Now this liquid here, this broth here, it adds a bang of flavor, adds umami to your cooking. Do not skimp on it if you're going to use just mushrooms. Soak it, and then I'll show you the step-by-step on how to use it. If you are not doing it all plant-based, you can use any sort of animal protein. We are using smoked turkey wings for this recipe, okay? The other ingredients we will be using are obviously some rice. I'm using basmati rice. I'm making a big batch. This is 9 cups of rice. I'm also using some fresh coconuts. Now I would highly recommend you use your own coconuts. Make your own coconut milk. For 9 cups of rice, ideally I want to use about 5 coconuts, but I've made some milk previously. I'll show you a pro tip, okay? But when you've made your milk, leave it to sit overnight. So you see the difference? The fat sits at the top. Now this is so important because we want some cream later on. We don't want to start with the whole milk. So this is what I do. I'm gonna skim the fat. Look at this, guys. This is pure coconut fat. Can you see that? This is not something you can buy in a coconut can. So I'm gonna skim this fat out, and then we will use the liquid at the bottom as well. Okay, people, you could buy coconuts, milk, you could buy coconut cream, but I prefer making it myself. The flavor is different. Okay, I also love using these. Now these are kaffir lime leaves. They're not just ordinary lime leaves. They are used for your Thai cooking. You know the Thai people do really delicious coconut curries. This adds a different flavor. So it's not just the typical West African coconut rice. I also have a whole onion, and I love onion powder. Now if you know me, I always rave about onion powder, onion flakes. It adds the taste that you can never imagine to your cooking, especially for people like us that cook without MSG. So onion powder here. I also have some hot peppers. We use the yellow ones. They have a nice flavor. I have my spice mix. This is herbs I have mixed, blended. I have a video showing how I mix for different things. And then I also have my green paste. I also have a recipe how I make the green paste. You can watch in my recipe videos. And then I have coconut oil, a cup of coconut oil for 9 cups of rice. So it's not a lot of coconut oil, because remember, coconut cream is full of fat as well. Some sea salt, and finally some peppers. These are from the garden. They're frozen. I'm just gonna chop them up to garnish. Entirely optional, but it adds some beautiful color to our cooking. Let's crack our coconuts, guys. If you do not know how to crack a coconut, I'll show you. Okay, this side with the holes I don't crack. I crack the opposite end. Okay, I have this massive butcher's knife. You could use a hammer, but I love the knife. So you go round the edge. That is the easiest way to crack it. It cracks easily this way. So I go round. Look at that, the shell's gone off completely. Sometimes it goes with the coconut, so you just now go ahead and make an incision. Incision, you can tell I'm a nurse, right? And you open it, and look there, we've got our coconut, and then you save the water. Now we also add the coconut liquid into our cooking. It's really good. It's rich in lots of electrolytes. You could drink it, but I add it here. Make sure the coconut is obviously not gone bad, because a lot of times when we buy our coconuts here in the diaspora, you get like 50% of it is gone bad, which is you know, can't help it. It's traveled miles to get here. We have de-shelled that coconut nicely. We'll do that to the second one. So remember what I said. Don't crack this end. Do not crack this end. Go this way, okay? Look at that. Can you tell I'm a pro at cracking coconuts? Yeah, I do this for a living. And guys, if you do barbecue fires, these are really good fire lighters. They're really inexpensive fire lighters. So just cut it up. If you have a good blender, you don't need to chop it up into bits. I'm just gonna split them like so. Pop them into my blender. Now I also use coconut milk for like lentils, curries. It's so delicious. It adds good fat, you know, MCTs and all that, and also flavor to your cooking. Obviously, not everyone likes coconuts. Now, we need to sweeten this with dates. The sweetness impacts in the rice. We are not using MSG or any artificial sweeteners. So we are going to add a couple dates here, okay? The reason I take my time to share this step by step is because I don't want you going ahead and making this recipe and saying, actually, the recipe doesn't work. You need to use the raw, fresh ingredients as much as you can. Obviously, not everyone, like I said, can have access to fresh coconuts, but if you can't, get the nearest possible or the nearest closest to fresh. But I love making it once again. So blend. Okay, so we've got our pots. It's time to start cooking. We're gonna add our coconut oil into the pan. This is because coconut solidifies, our coconut oil solidifies here in the UK at room temperature. Once the oil is heated enough, you can check it, how hot it is. And then we add in the mushrooms. Now we've separated the mushrooms from the stock. This is a mushroom broth. We're just gonna add the mushrooms that we have gotten all the broth out. And we're frying this for about 10 minutes. The next, I'll add my turkey and then fry again. And then I'll add some onions and some peppers. Add some more onions. And then we're just gonna fry this, stirring continuously, okay? It's so important at this stage that you don't leave your pot, you just stir continuously. I'm gonna add some of my dry seasoning powder, homemade herbs, all natural, 2 teaspoons, and then the green paste as well. I'll add 2 teaspoons. You don't need a whole lot now. And then we're gonna fry for another 5 minutes. Just add the peppers actually. Add the peppers in. Okay, we're gonna scoop the meat and the mushrooms out of the pot and set it aside. Okay, set that aside. And then we'll put our stock into the pot and also our coconut milk. Just the milk at this point. Okay, so our milk is beginning to cook. We can go ahead and add other ingredients. So I'll add my paste, then a bit of the dry mix, just about a tablespoon. Give this a good stir. Add the rest of your salt. And then most of your onion powder or onion flakes. Add our lime leaves. Then I'll add the rice. I have pre-washed this rice. So add the rice in there. Now I'm gonna taste for salt. Perfect. And then I'll cover it up and let it cook. Guys, our food is nearly ready. It smells so good. So at this point, remember that coconut cream we saved? The thick, creamy coconut milk that we skimmed from the top. We're gonna just put some all over there. Just gonna sprinkle it all around, spread it there. And this should give your rice the creamy coconut essence. And then we just stir it. Finally, we're gonna go ahead and add our smoked or stir-fried meat and peppers. So we're just gonna put that in there and stir it in gently, and we are ready to serve. Would you be giving this coconut rice recipe a go? Let me know in the comment section. I can't wait to hear your feedback because you would absolutely love it, every bit of it. As always, guys, I love ending my videos having a taste test. This rice is always a winner. No exaggerating. If you love coconuts, you have to try this, and let me know when you've tried it. Let me know, share your tips. For me, I think the kaffir lime leaves makes the massive difference. No, crayfish, you can make it 100% plant-based and it would still taste absolutely smashing. Anyway, I've got to go and enjoy this now. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what recipes you'd like me to share in 2025. I'm looking forward to making beautiful, healthy recipes for you and your family to enjoy and stay healthy. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you in another video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.